Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name's Amal, founder and CEO of Proudline Studios, a Web3 development studio. Today, we're going to present our newest product called Jungle Vault. We've been working on this for quite some time. We wanted to add some new innovation and bring something new that's never been done in the staking realm. Built on the Aptos blockchain, we've added quite a few different features. And the purpose behind this is to essentially add value and create a differentiator between Emojicoins and your standard meme tokens. Um, Emojicoins have always been a platform where communities build and stay strong and hold together. We wanted to add utility to this. So we've been speaking with the rest of the community on the emoji ecosystem, and we've decided to launch a platform around that. So I'm going to take you through the features and show you what this solves and what it's going to bring to the emoji coin realm. So Jungle Vault is our product. We have the opportunity to create staking pools. Anybody and everybody within the Aptos realm can come in and stake or create a pool for the community. So all you got to do, we've created a simple wizard based on the emoji theme. You click the launch pool. Once you hit the launch pool, you'll be brought to the creation pool wizard. It's a 4-step process, super easy, super intuitive, tons of tooltips that are visual. So the user, anybody coming onto this platform using this for the first time, will find it super simple and easy to do. So I'm going to start by creating a pool, and I'm going to give this pool a name. So I can give this a custom name, something that I can use to promote to my community or promote to anybody in my group that I'm putting up a pool and rewarding people for staking their tokens. So I'm going to call that Lionheart. And this one is from Proudline Studios. The staking token drop down auto generates based on the top 30 emoji tokens by market cap for now. This is done just so that we can filter out which tokens can be created and staked against, because we do reward pool creators as well. So in the early stages, that's what we're doing. Currently, all the data is mock data. But that's how it's going to work, and you can refresh that and it loads up the tokens. So in this case, I'm going to select Lionheart, which is our token, and I can choose to reward in the same token by just clicking that. It will show me a pool preview showing that people stake Lionheart into the Lionheart Proudline Studio staking pool, and they will be rewarded Lionheart again as a bonus reward for staking. I do have the option. This reward token is essentially generated from all the tokens you have in your wallet. So all Aptos tokens which have some sort of liquidity can be put against as a reward. So I can take this and choose between any of the tokens. I can reward the users in APT, GUI Inu, whatever it is, Rocket 100, any token I would prefer, or that I have in my wallet. I hit next. Step 2 is now defining the pool parameters, and over here I first select the duration I want to get users to lock for. Each duration is unique in the minimum number of percentage of rewards that it pays out. Also has a minimum number of tokens that need to be locked up or contributed towards that pool. In this case, 60 days. I'm going to select 60 days. It's going to say minimum of 2,000 tokens required. So I'll put that 2,000 here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put 20,000, as 2,000 is just the minimum. Um, the user or the pool creator, in this case me, has the option to also change the percentage of rewards. Cannot go below the 10%. It says minimum 10% for 60 days. Um, so in this case, at 10%, every single Lionheart token that's staked gets about zero point 0.1 Lionheart of my contributed rewards. This can be scaled up to 300%. So, but as I scale, the maximum tokens that can be staked or locked in this particular pool will reduce. So if I go, let's say I want to do a 1-to-1 ratio, so I'll go 100%. So that means every Lionheart token that users stake, they will get one Lionheart token back in return over the period of 60 days. And these rewards are calculated on a every second basis on the smart contract. The user then goes ahead and the pool creator creates a pool. They will be charged a fee. We have a standard rate. This is completely configurable and dynamic based on demand. So currently it's set at 5 Aptos per pool creation. This fee that we collect goes into quite a few different things. It's split between platform maintenance, token buybacks for Lionheart, um, and also rewards. So we'll come to the rewards section in just a moment. Um, so users can choose between two payment methods. If they pay with Lionheart, which is our native token, and the platform's token, they get a discount. So you get about 20% discount. The standard rate would be 5,000 Lionheart tokens, but in this case, you get a discount for 4,000 Lionheart, which is less than 5 Aptos, about I think 4 Aptos or so. Um, this shows you the health of your pool. Economic health is healthy because we've set a good ratio of rewards to staking tokens. It gives you a summary. What we've also done is we are also rewarding pool creators. So if you are creating this pool, you will be also rewarded 10% of your rewards you're providing in Lionheart. You will get that back in return, 10%, like it's more of a cash back. But it's milestone based, and I'll come to that in just a moment. But for this particular pool, because I've put 20,000 token that I'm rewarding the users, in return I will get 2,000 Lionheart tokens, which is again the native token for our project. And that will be given out or broken down into 5 different milestones as my pool fills up here. So moving on to the next stage, step 3, we're almost done, 75% completed. We have the option. This is the very first time we're bringing V2 NFT staking. Currently, there's only one V1 NFT staking on Aptos that's widely used. This one is going to be for V2 tokens, and finally, we have an option to stake V2 NFTs, version 2 NFTs, which are the standard for all NFTs right now on Aptos. So users pool creators can go ahead and enable the NFT boost. What NFT boost does, they get to select NFTs, and this has V1 and V2 built in smart contract. So I can just go ahead and, let's say for this purpose, put in just a demo collection ID for if it's a V2, or if it's a V1, it will be a creator address. And then I can set a boost percentage. So if you hold this particular NFT within the user holds this particular NFT, they can then also lock that for that same duration for an extra percentage boost. In this case, a pool creator decides how much percentage boost they need to give out, and I'm going to keep this as a 10%. So if you hold a Proud Lion Club NFT as a user, you can stake that as well along with your tokens and get an extra 10% on top of that. So adding and giving utility to NFTs as well, which is very much required right now within the ecosystem. Budget impact, what that means is additional rewards are going to be needed. In this case, because I've added the extra 10%, as the pool creator, I'm going to require to provide an additional pool of reward tokens to fulfill that NFT staker. So considering that if everybody has, or everyone staking in has an NFT, um, so in that case 2,000 tokens will be needed, additional to my 20,000. And then there's a breakdown right here that sort of shows everything right here. So 2,000, 20,000 plus 2,000. This is the effective reward. And then the total tokens I need to deposit at the end of this pool creation. There's one more feature to essentially encourage and reward stakers, to be part of your pool. So in this case, this is where the Lionheart token system I was talking about, where we reward pool creators in Lionheart. Milestone bonuses. So when you enable milestone bonuses, you are encouraging people to come and stake in your pool. The reason you want to do that is you want to earn Lionheart tokens as a bonus for just creating your pool, right? So there are three milestones you can enable. You can either enable a combination of these or either one of these. In this case, it's the early bird. The early bird is 10% of the maximum pool size. So in this case, let's say I've people need to stake about 20,000 tokens. So the early bird is whoever stakes 10% of that, 2,000 tokens. Person who comes and stakes 2,000 tokens first immediately gets the early bird reward, which is an extra 5% on top of their overall. And the same applies to all the other ones. So halfway hero is about 40%, and then major milestone is the maximum pool, 80% of the maximum pool size. And the user defines. We've given some default values, but the user can change those percentages as they please. With that current percentage rate, that's going to need an additional 6,000 tokens from the pool creator to contribute to that bonus pool. And that's the additional budget it shows the user right there. And there's a breakdown of all those percentages. So potential earning for a user is up to 140% if they fulfill all of the criteria above. Go ahead and hit next. This will give me the entire summary before I confirm. And at which point, after I click the launch pool, it will ask me to deposit total my reward, which I'm providing, which is 28,000 tokens, or Lionheart tokens in this case. And I will pay the fee as well, that very same transaction. Since I selected I'm going to pay that in Lionheart, Lionheart will be deducted from my wallet as well. All of the NFT boosts and milestones show up, and then have my creator rewards breakdown for me. So as I said, total pool capacity is 20,000 because I created a 1-for-1 ratio. Total Lionheart allocation for that is 2,000, 10% of the rewards I'm providing, and that will be given to me, and I will earn that as a pool creator for 5 different milestones. So if somebody does 20% of my pool, I will earn 400 line. Well, if 40% of my pool is fulfilled or staked in, I will get another 400. And so on, and 60 and 80 and 100 until I have my total 2000 Lionheart tokens as a reward. So I'm going to go ahead and launch the pool. And yep, that's it. My pool is live. I've paid all my fees. I've deposited my tokens. So the benefit to this is not only am I getting other users to lock up their tokens and give them rewards, but also my reward tokens get locked up. And this creates a very healthy economy for Emojicoins as a community-driven project or a community-driven token. All right, so moving on to the next module of our staking platform, we're going to go to the pools section. So the pool section essentially will show the different pools available, created by different users. We have a filter option. So users can filter based on criteria, maybe pools that reward higher rewards, or reward in a certain token. Maybe somebody's offering Aptos as a reward, or any other token they prefer they want to earn in, or just by log duration as well. So clear that, and I'm going to, let's say, go with this pool, the Lionheart token that was created. It shows me that it's rewards in the same token, so I will be earning in Lionheart as well. It gives me the pool capacity. It shows me that it's halfway filled already, so I still have some room where I can come in and stake my tokens as well. So I'm going to go ahead and hit stake now. I then have the option to, as a staking user, come in, and I want the NFT boost because I have the NFT. I would choose that I have Proudlines NFT, and here it says that I get a 15% bonus on top of my current staking reward. The pool is currently at 51% capacity, and I can then stake however much I want. For example, I want to stake 100% of my tokens. It gives me an estimate that based on my current staking amount, I will earn 63 Lionheart per day, and plus, which includes a 15% bonus from my NFT that I'm staking along with it. So the NFT gets locked up as well as your tokens get locked up as well. It shows me that, gives me what that amount will end at the end also be. This pulls the USD amount for that Lionheart token as well. So it gives me a sort of a USD reward, how much I will earn at the end of this period. So now that I've got all of that checked, there is also a milestone bonus available. So for the first stakers, so right now the first stakers to reach 80% gets 1,000 bonus tokens, for example, because already the other milestones have been met. In this case, we're already 51% through, so which means the next stop is the 80%. So I can choose to hit that milestone as well by putting in more tokens and earn that bonus on top of the bonus that I have here already. I'll hit stake now, successfully staked, and that's it. My tokens are now staked in. We'll now move on to the next section of this, the next module, which is the dashboard. All right, so we're gonna now showcase the dashboard. So on the dashboard, we've got two sections. Section one for the stakers and the other section for creators. Users will be able to track every single data analytic in the platform as a staker or a creator. First, you get an overview. As a staker, these are my total tokens I've been staking. These are the rewards I've earned, number of pools I'm in, and the boosted pools I'm currently using, which is the NFT boost. Creators also showcase the same thing, the total capacity of pools I've created, tokens I've earned overall so far, based on my milestones completed, and my potential rewards, which are pending essentially. We have a gamified mechanism built in, called a raw score. This is an overall score that you get for using the platform, as a staker or as a pool creator. Um, Rewards for this are also distributed to users, from the pool creation fee as well. So we have weekly and monthly rewards for that. Um, Here, the staker can keep track of their different stakes, and they can come and claim, from the different pools that they are staking in. So I can go ahead and claim that. It shows I have about 16,000 something rewards in here in Lionheart, so I'm going to claim that, and that claims my rewards for me. The pool state is still active. Rewards are being generated on every second basis. Every second, your tokens are being generated for you, um, based on the total number of days you're locked in for. But you can come in and claim whatever you've earned so far, from the staking pool. You are not allowed to unstake unless the status has an ended option, which can happen in two scenarios. One is, of course, if the staking period has completely passed. If 60 days, for example, has was the pool and it has passed, then you can come and unstake, or the pool creator has gone ahead and um, uh, close the pool. In that case, you'll also get this button. In both cases, you get the button for claim and unstake. So you can claim your balance rewards until that point and unstake all your tokens back again. So if I just hit that, and that goes away from your list, and now you've got your total tokens that you've staked along with your rewards back in your wallet. You have the My NFT boost. Essentially, this shows you a list of the different NFTs you're staking in the different pools. I've got two boosted pools that I have my NFT staked for 60 days on this one and 90 days on that one. It will show you a preview of which NFT you're staking, and which pool that belongs to as well. You can also keep track of your different milestone bonuses that you have and that you've achieved so far. As a creator, you have the option to keep track of all your pool information. You can check your rewards. You can see how many rewards you've earned so far. And in Lionheart, you can come and click it. Each one of these is a button. So as you achieve your pool targets, you can just come and claim those Lionheart tokens as well from the pool that you've set up. You have the option to end the pool. In this case, you as a creator will only be able to end the pool after 30 days of a pool creation. Doesn't matter which duration you selected, your rewards stay locked up for a minimum of 30 days, after which you have the choice to come and end that pool if you like. The stakers that have earned their tokens up to that point will get their distribution of their share, and then the balance is returned to you to your wallet essentially. So you can go ahead and click end pool and distribute, and that will close that pool and distribute those tokens. You then have the option to look at more data, more analytics on the different pools, how you're doing, how many rewards you're staking, how your pools are doing, users getting onto your pool, how many new users you've gotten, etc. Keep track of your records of the Lionheart tokens that you earned from the different pools. It shows you your achieved and pending rewards. You have the history. You can do management or bulk management of your pools if you like. There's a history, which essentially gives you all the different things that you've done as a creator, created pools, collected Lionheart, etc. And you get notifications and alerts as well. Um, yeah, that's pretty much the entire dashboard as a creator or a staker that you can do. Okay, moving on, we got the leaderboard. So on the leaderboard, we can users can keep track of their global rankings in terms of how many tokens they've staked overall, um, in which pool is doing really well. They can filter that by pool, or just see the global leaderboard, whoever's staking the most tokens on the entire global platform scale. Um, yeah, and we will be creating um, rewards. We can create weekly, monthly rewards for top stakers people who use the platform the most. And part of the pool creation reward that we take during the pool creation, part of that goes into a pool for these rewards as well. So the more you stake, the more users stake, the more they will also get up on the leaderboard, and the top three stakers for that particular duration, either the week or the month, will also be rewarded in Aptos or Lionheart tokens. All right, and the next module we have is the admin dashboard. Um, in the admin dashboard, as the platform owner, I can see a whole overall view of the entire system, number of projects, number of pools, how many milestones, active pools, etc. I have the control to also end the pool if we see a pool that's not too healthy, so I can end that pool as well. But what we have is also called featured pool control. So projects can approach us and come in and also highlight their pool. So we push their pool order so I can either move them up or down the list. And it reorders them on the main homepage as a featured, and it'll get the featured logo as well. So we have at the moment we can do up to 5 featured projects, and the order it can be also determined as well. I can go to the pool manager where I can end a particular pool. I can take certain actions on that pool. I can feature that um, project, put it under the feature list if I want to, or take them off, or I can go ahead and also add rewards to that pool if needed. I can get a full analysis of all of the different pools within the ecosystem. Yeah, and I can keep track of the creator rewards as well. All right. The last part to the entire platform is the documentation. There's a very detailed documentation that explains the entire platform. Users can come in, understand how the mechanics work, how each of the distribution rewards is done, how the creator reward system works, the dashboard, the row score system, basically how they earn points for their row score, which will be gamifying and also giving out on our socials based on just user scores, and give them some rewards as well. Um, yeah, and this basically gives an entire troubleshooting guide as well if users do need it.